Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the Cooking Nurse, and in today's video I'm sharing a recipe that my friend Sasha recently shared with me, and it has taken pilau off the table. It's like the top favorite right now as I speak. Anyways, we have long grain basmati rice, and if you recognize this bowl, it means you eat out a lot, and this video is specifically made for you so you can start cooking at home. We have garlic and onion and carrots, of course, then some cumin because I love the flavor cumin adds to food, then some turmeric to enhance the color and also some flavor, and then the boss, the king, saffron. Saffron is also a spice. It's one of the most expensive spices in the world right now as we speak, and it's really fragrant and colorful. So to extract that, I'm putting my saffron in some water. As I work my way out, it's going to release all the flavors. You can see the color, and that way it's like I'm making it more useful. Yeah, am I making sense? Yeah, I'm preparing it to be more fragrant. You can see the color is changing. It's no longer clear water, it's now yellowish or orangish. So anyways, what I'm going to do right now is peel my carrots, which are the star of this meal. You want them washed and clean, and then we are going to be grating them. So while I arrange to get all my casasiro or rubbish going the other side, I'd love to request and thank those people who have subscribed and keep on returning to this channel. My returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you so much for making or helping me make my dream come true. And if you're new here, this is my first video you're watching. I have lots and tons of them down below. I hope that after watching this, you may be able to go through and maybe learn something else, the traditional foods and stuff like that. And then you also decide and, subscribe and join the family. It helps me grow and it shows your support, and I appreciate it. So thank you so much. Anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and grate all my carrots. I'm doing them in longs. I think, okay, I'm following the recipe that Sasha gave me. And you guys, this rice here right now, every time I ask what should we eat, like if I randomly ask what can we eat for dinner, this is what they will say: carrot rice. You see, grate it until it's done. Here we don't waste, don't you? You do. Anyways, grate as much carrots as much rice you have. Don't have like a basin of carrots with 1 cup of rice, so regulate. As you can see, this is how much rice I have. That is how much carrots I've grated. I'm going to chop all my vegetables depending on the shapes and sizes you prefer. You just want them roughly chopped because at the end of the day, all I want is the flavor extracted, and they will not even be showing at the end of my cooking. So I'm chopping some rough dices in my onions, and also fine chopping this garlic so that the surface area is increased and I can get enough aroma. Yeah, you can use paste, the garlic paste and ginger mixture. Just always try to follow the recipe if it's written and it's your first time doing it. But things like rice we work with every day, you can always alter something and make it to your liking. Some people don't like garlic, some people don't like onions. So anything you have, as long as you know the basics, you're good to go. So I'm putting in a lot of oil. I think my followers are going to ask, because they know I use very little oil, what's happening today? The carrots are going to suck it up. So I'm putting in enough. It's not too much though, as I've seen or I've been told to use, but put in enough oil so that when the carrots go in, now you don't have to struggle trying to scrape them off the pan because they are getting burnt. So I'm adding in a cinnamon stick. She also brought me these, sent me these ones, and they are really, really, really aromatic. Oh my God, I'm not a fan of cinnamon, but this one took this rice to the next level. So anyways, once the onions have, sweated and are now soft and fragrant, I'm going to add in my bunch of carrots in the pan, and then mix them until they are really cooked. Yeah, until they are really cooked. People how do you guys hold your pan? I've burnt like 1,000 towels. I don't know when I will be able to cook with a fireless cooker, because I am burning everything, my hands, everything. Anyways, keep on mixing and mixing your carrots until they are like this, and then we're going to season with some turmeric. I told you guys, if your ancestors are not loud enough, please keep your spices under a teaspoon if you're cooking for a small family. And if you're cooking for a big family, I'm sure you'll be knowing. So anyways, that is how our saffron turns out, and that is the king of flavor. You guys, I'd never cooked with saffron, so when she asked me what she could send me, I asked for saffron, and yo, will I be able to maintain this standard I put myself at? Like, saffron is the king of flavor as I speak right now for this carrot rice. So anyways, I'm adding in my rice, and I don't know if you know, but a lot of people will tell you not to mix your rice at this stage because the grains are going to break, stir. But I feel like the more you mix this before you add in the water and get the oil and all the other ingredients to know what you just added in, like the rice, and understand each other, the more your rice is going to separate, like be one when you're done cooking. The problem is when it's already cooking and you keep on stirring like this. But right now the grains are still hard. Logically, still, Dua gives you peace. Dua gives you peace, bestie. Okay? So I'm going to keep on stirring and make sure my oil like gets together. And that is when I'm going to add in my water. You know the drill. 1 to 2. So if it's 1 rice, we add in 2 of water. Yeah? So I'm going to mix it in these motions gently. And then I'll remove this cinnamon stick because I'm not a fan of cinnamon. And the flavor it has already released in this rice is enough. It's enough. So I will cook it on medium-high heat. Not too high, not too low. So medium there. And then I'll leave it to cook down until everything is ready. I'm adding in some water because I had, put in half. And also with my basmati rice, I add in 2.5. So if you're not sure, add in 2 to 1. That's the standard. If you get around, to understanding your products you're using and you know much better, then you can always use extra water also. Something like that. I'm bragging right now. Correct your seasoning. Check if there's enough salt. Check if there's, enough of any spices that you want. And then cover this and let it simmer on medium heat until all the water is evaporated. And do your sauces, do your stew, do whatever you're going to serve this rice with, because it's a bomb. Oh my God. You guys need to try this. If you're a rice cooker like me, because I think we'll eat rice at home. It's my husband's favorite meal, so we eat it like almost 3 times a week or more. My dear, or more. Different ways. So therefore, it's important that you have different recipes. Anyways, I serve this one with beef stew, and you can serve it with whatever, nuts, lentils, peas, beans, anything really. Thank you so much for watching up until this time, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and when you try the carrot rice, you'll love it. See you soon in my next video. Bye.